What's up everybody? Johan Bester here. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for clicking. Thank you for visiting. Thanks for subscribing. If you haven't, why don't you consider to do so today? Because clearly you are here because you love singing, maybe this particular singer. But this channel is all about the human voice. And I try to do these analysis videos of mine to educate. I'm an educator, so I don't just go, oh wow, that's beautiful. I go, that's beautiful because, or that could have been better in my opinion because of this reason. So I hope you enjoy this analysis today of DIMASH KUDAIBERGEN. If you're a lover of singers and vocal things, you probably know DIMASH. I don't think I've seen any human on earth do the things that he can do with his voice. Just absolutely incredible. And I decided to pick something that I've never heard before. And this song is called, it's Japanese, so don't judge me. Ikanaide or Ikanaide, I don't know. But I found this video that a fan made with English lyrics and just something explaining what the song is about. So let's just go there now and check it out. So I'm just going to pause there and read. The song Ikanaide, Don't Leave, was introduced by the Japanese singer-songwriter Koji Tamaki in 1989. That's the year when I was in grade 12. Anyway, fun fact. Skip the page accidentally. It was written as a remembrance of a Chinese woman of Japanese ancestry, named Yoshika Yamaguchi. Under the Chinese name Li Jianglan, she became a popular singer and actress during the Second World War. So I just love this kind of information, right? It gives you context. It's going to enhance your enjoyment of a song. Well, it does mine if I know the history, when it was written, why it was written, who it was written by, etc. Right? After the war, she was banned from China forever on the suspicion she collaborated with Japan during the war. The song was translated into many languages, notably Li Xianglan, made popular in Cantonese by Jackie Cheng, and Autumn Strong, made popular in Mandarin by DIMASH. So very interesting. Here DIMASH sings the original Japanese lyrics of Ikanaide. These English lyrics are entirely made up with the story of Li Jianglan in mind. It could be applied to any story of love interrupted by a catastrophic event. The words were chosen to conform to the song's syllables, so it can be sung in English. So it seems to me like this is not a literal translation, but a loose translation, but that tells the story, the original story. So it'll be interesting. I've not heard it. I just saw it's a performance video made of DIMASH in the studio. So obviously it'll be different, right? Because he's so extravagant in his shows, in his live shows, always big staging, lighting, costuming, dancers, lots of effects and things. That's the kind of performer that he is. That's his performance persona. So to see him in a studio, even though he's still performing to a camera, I think it'll be something different.
Anymore.
Sorry, as this is an analysis video, I'll be pausing every now and again to talk about stuff. I'll put the link in the description for you to watch the full version if you haven't seen it. So, I can't hear the key. I'll figure it out. But anyway, Anima. He sings in a mid-range really for a male vocal, but so breathy, right? Even after he finishes the last syllable of the last word in the phrase, you still hear the breath flowing. Because of his skill set, because of all the tools in his toolbox, this man can just do anything. So he's obviously very intentional with the breathiness. He's creating such an emotional connection straight away with me, the listener. And the lyrics, like I said, I don't know if that's a direct translation, but it's just, it's painting a picture, and his sound is painting a picture. So beautiful, so breathy. Let's keep going. Wow. Okay, so a lot happened there. So he went a bit higher to the F sharp 4. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah? So the song is in D. Took me a while before. It seems, well, this part is in D major. So he's in a higher male range, and then he sings with a totally connected sound. Gone with the breathy. Because he chooses his sound to make the lyrics stronger, which is what we should do as a singer. Right? That's why you need options. That's why you need control of your voice. So it's not only ever one sound coming out, because that's all you can do. Right? So because of the lyric and what it says, it's a fuller sound, it's a connected sound, but it's still quite held back. And then there's a phrase of breathy again. And then with this line, they kept me strong when madness broke out. You know, those kinds of stronger words. And the sound is fuller. You know, it's like a fuller sound. But it's still like he's holding back. We know with Dimash, we know the big sound is coming. Breathy again. B minor. Years go by. Sorry to interrupt mid-phrase. So then he does almost that operatic sound. That's also one of the options that he has. With such a full sound. It's a G sharp 4 now. And you notice how he changes his shape to produce exactly the kind of vowel that he wants. So it's a combination of how the vocal folds work, how much air is flowing, how connected it is, and then also the shape that he makes to create a very particular kind of vowel to express what he wants to say. Such incredible control. And a remarkable thing about him too, for me, is how you can always hear the flow. Air is energy in singing. Your breath is the energy in your sound. And the greatest skill, well, one of the greatest skills, foundational things that you need to try and work at, is to sing softly but with flow. Because if we sing high and loud, a lot of air flows and everything works here the way it should. It's quite natural. But to sing softly, especially high, but even low, but you can hear the sound moving as the breath flows. You never get a sound that feels like it's held. But you can hear the flow. Oh, that just makes it so much more powerful to listen to the vocal. So soft. Oh my word. And there we go. Here comes the super high soprano range sound. So this part's in C minor, it seems like. A high E flat 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6! Queen of the Night, Mozart. High E flat. Incredible. And at first, he sang the first phrase gentler, in that high pitch range, and then bigger. So his muscles work so well, and it's so conditioned to just always work exactly the way it should, that he can just choose more breath, less breath, a slightly disconnected sound, a very connected sound, more subglottal pressure for that powerful sound, or less. It is incredible. It is truly, truly remarkable and very emotive. The sound we make needs to make the lyrics stronger. It's not gimmicky, it's intentional. And he just has way more options than most mere mortals to express a song over such a wide range. It's incredible. And then it goes. So it seems like the song started in B minor, then C minor, then C sharp minor. So every time going up a semitone, and having not sung anything lower than the B just below middle C initially, now he goes to finish. And did you notice he started that last phrase with like you could hear the breath flow before the vocal folds connect. So intentional, such control, such ability to express so many different colors, tones. And this song also is a little bit different for me in the sense that it's more like a pop song almost. Dum, 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 that gentle sort of, groove in the percussion. There are strings and whatever, but it's not one of those super dramatic, very heavily orchestrated kind of songs. It's more sort of an easy listening song. And yet he still manages to show us from that voice, that man voice, to the power, high C sharps that he sang full voice, tenor, high C sharp, full voice but not operatic. So again, he can choose. It's amazing. I really enjoyed listening to that. Like I said, that was my first time listening to it. And I wanted to do a blind reaction. Of course, I've seen lots of DIMASH stuff over the years, but it's normally, the big stages, like I said, with the very dramatic presentations. That's just an audio-visual experience. And here it was just him singing in the studio. He's obviously singing along to the recording. He's not recording it live. But yeah, he's just such a masterful vocalist. Like literally nobody else I've ever seen. Anyway, like I said, the link is below. If you want to go and check out the full version of the original, I'll put it there. But thank you for spending the time with me. I appreciate it. I hope you'll consider to subscribe if you haven't, and please give the video a like if you enjoyed it. And I hope to see you again soon on this channel. Until then, please take care of yourself. Before you go, let me just quickly remind you of two exciting things that is part of our company. The one is a podcast on Spotify, free for everybody, called Voice Matters with Johan Bester. And the second is that we now have a Discord server, Charisma Performing Arts Discord server. I would love it if you would consider joining our community there. The links are in the description.